Most people go through life never realizing the immense power they carry within their minds. You've probably heard people say that we only use a fraction of our brain's capacity, but what if that's not just a motivational cliché? What if it's the biggest untapped truth of human existence? Imagine your brain as the most advanced supercomputer ever created, capable of solving problems, creating masterpieces, and influencing reality itself. But here's the shocking part. Most people are only scratching the surface. Right now, your mind is doing more than you can possibly imagine, beneath the radar of your conscious awareness. And that hidden activity? It holds the key to unlocking abilities that seem almost superhuman. In this video, we're pulling back the curtain on how your subconscious mind controls your life without you even realizing it, and how harnessing its full potential can radically transform everything you thought was possible. Forget everything you've been told about success, willpower, or self-control. The truth is far more revolutionary. You'll discover why your conscious mind is just the passenger, while your subconscious is in the driver's seat, making decisions before you're even aware of them. You'll learn how scientists at some of the world's top institutions, like Harvard, have uncovered shocking insights that defy conventional wisdom. And I'll reveal actionable techniques to break free from the invisible patterns that are holding you back. By the end of this journey, you'll have the tools to move from ordinary to extraordinary, from subconscious programming to a state of limitless potential. You won't just think differently, you'll live differently. Let's begin by unraveling the role of the subconscious mind. It's the invisible force behind nearly every decision, emotion, and habit in your life. Think of it as the operating system running quietly in the background while your conscious mind takes center stage. But here's the catch. That operating system is actually making choices long before your conscious mind even registers them. Don't just take my word for it. Researchers at Harvard conducted a groundbreaking experiment where they found that the subconscious mind makes decisions up to 7 seconds before you become consciously aware of them. Imagine that. 7 seconds where your brain has already decided what you'll say, how you'll react, or whether you'll make a specific choice, and you're completely in the dark. This isn't just science fiction. It's your daily reality. Now, here's a pattern interrupt. The idea that sheer willpower can help you overcome challenges is a myth. If you've ever promised yourself to break a bad habit, only to fall back into it days later, it's not because you're weak or undisciplined. It's because your subconscious is running the show. And unless you learn how to rewrite those hidden scripts, you'll stay stuck in the same patterns. Let's take it even further. Every experience you've ever had is stored in your subconscious mind, like a massive library of memories, emotions, and beliefs. And here's where it gets wild. Those stored experiences aren't just passive. They're actively shaping how you see the world and what you believe is possible for yourself. Think about it. If your subconscious mind believes you're not worthy of success, it will sabotage you at every turn, no matter how hard you consciously try to succeed. So how do you break free? It starts with awareness. Most people are walking around with mental blinders on, unaware of the hidden programs controlling their lives. When you bring those programs to the surface, you can begin to challenge and change them. One of the most powerful techniques for doing this is what I call the awareness disruption method. The next time you catch yourself thinking a negative or self-defeating thought, pause and ask yourself this. Whose voice is this? You might be surprised at the answer. Often, it's not even your own. It's an echo of a teacher, parent, or society's expectations. Simply recognizing that the thought isn't yours can loosen its grip on your mind. Another crucial step is visualization. But not just any visualization, you need to engage all your senses to make it real. Studies show that when you vividly imagine an outcome, your brain fires as if it's actually happening. In other words, you're reprogramming your subconscious to believe in a new reality. Let's not forget the power of affirmations, but here's the twist. They only work when they're backed by deep emotional conviction. Saying, "I am confident" on autopilot won't cut it. Instead, connect the affirmation with a memory or mental image that makes you feel unstoppable. That emotional charge is what rewires your subconscious. And here's the part that most people miss: repetition. You didn't develop limiting beliefs overnight, and you won't break them overnight either. But with consistent practice, your subconscious will start to shift. And when it does, the results can be astonishing. Next, we'll explore what happens when you push beyond the limits of your subconscious and step into the realm of superconsciousness, where mental abilities that seem like superpowers become accessible to you. Stay tuned. Let's challenge the idea of what it means to be human. Most of us grow up believing that our minds are confined by logical thinking, limited memory, and a fixed set of abilities. But what if that belief itself is the biggest limitation of all? What if the mind isn't just a processor of thoughts, but a portal to untapped potential that can radically transform your reality? Throughout history, there have been countless reports of people demonstrating abilities that defy logic, heightened intuition, accelerated learning, even feats of strength and endurance under extreme circumstances. While skeptics have dismissed these phenomena as coincidences or myths, emerging research tells a different story. Neuroscientists are now exploring the concept of the superconscious mind, a state of heightened awareness and expanded mental capacity that goes beyond the subconscious. Unlike the autopilot functions of the subconscious, the superconscious is a creative powerhouse, capable of generating insights, solutions, and breakthroughs that seem almost miraculous. One of the keys to accessing this state lies in something called brainwave entrainment. Our brains operate on different frequencies, much like a radio tuning in to different stations. Most people spend their waking hours in the beta frequency, a state associated with logical thinking and stress. But when you shift into alpha or theta frequencies through focused relaxation or meditation, you enter a state where the superconscious becomes accessible. Here's where it gets fascinating. In these altered states, your brain's capacity to process information increases dramatically. Studies have shown that people in theta states experience heightened creativity and problem-solving abilities. Some even report vivid insights or downloads of information that seem to come out of nowhere. And this isn't just theoretical. There are countless examples of high performers, from inventors to artists, who credit their greatest breakthroughs to these moments of altered consciousness. Thomas Edison, for instance, was known to induce theta states by holding steel balls in his hands while napping. As soon as he drifted into theta, the balls would drop, waking him up with fresh ideas. But you don't need steel balls or naps to tap into your superconscious mind. One simple exercise can unlock this state in just 10 minutes. Conscious breathing. Here's how it works. 1. Find a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. 2. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in through your nose for a count of 4. 3. Hold your breath for a count of 4. 4. Exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 6. 5. Repeat this cycle for 10 minutes, focusing on the sensation of your breath. As you do this, you'll notice your mind shifting from a state of chaos to one of calm clarity. Thoughts that once felt overwhelming will lose their power, and creative ideas will begin to flow effortlessly. But there's another layer to unlocking the superconscious that goes beyond physical exercises, and it has to do with belief. The mind operates within the boundaries you set for it. If you believe that certain abilities are impossible, your brain will filter out any evidence to the contrary. But when you open yourself to the possibility that you are capable of more, your brain starts seeking ways to make it happen. Here's a challenge. For the next week, start each day by writing down one thing you previously thought was impossible for yourself. Then, instead of dismissing it, ask yourself, what would it look like if this were possible? You'll be surprised at how quickly your mind starts generating solutions. Accessing the superconscious isn't about becoming someone else. It's about stripping away the limitations that have been imposed on you. When you do that, you step into a version of yourself that is capable of extraordinary things. There's a reason ancient wisdom and modern science are converging on this idea, because it's real, and it's accessible to anyone willing to break free from conventional thinking. Let's talk about a hidden powerhouse that silently shapes every aspect of your life: your subconscious mind. Imagine a vast control room operating behind the scenes, influencing your thoughts, behaviors, and decisions without you even realizing it. Scientists estimate that over 90% of your daily actions are controlled by this invisible force. Most people think willpower is the secret to success. Just push harder, stay disciplined, and you'll achieve your goals. But here's where the truth flips the script. Willpower is like a temporary burst of energy. It's not sustainable because it operates on the surface level of your conscious mind. The real driver of lasting change is your subconscious programming. And here's the twist. Your subconscious doesn't understand logic or reason. It speaks in the language of repetition, emotion, and imagery. That's why affirmations, visualizations, and habits are so powerful. They bypass your conscious filters and directly influence your subconscious beliefs. But there's a catch. If your subconscious is filled with limiting beliefs, thoughts like, "I'm not good enough," or "money is hard to come by," those patterns will keep playing on repeat, no matter how hard you try to consciously change them. It's like trying to upgrade a computer without updating its operating system. Now, here's the shocking truth. Harvard researchers recently discovered that your subconscious mind makes decisions up to 7 seconds before you're even aware of them. That means the thoughts and actions you believe are conscious choices are often predetermined by subconscious programming. So how do you take back control? The first step is awareness. Pay attention to your automatic thoughts throughout the day. Notice when your mind defaults to negativity or self-doubt. Once you become aware, you can start rewiring those patterns. One of the most powerful techniques for reprogramming the subconscious is a method called mental rehearsal. Elite athletes and top performers have used this technique for decades to achieve extraordinary results. Here's how it works. 1. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths to calm your mind. 2. Visualize yourself successfully accomplishing a specific goal. 3. Engage all your senses. See the colors, hear the sounds, and feel the emotions of success. 4. Repeat this process daily for at least 5 minutes. Why does this work? Because your subconscious can't tell the difference between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. By mentally rehearsing success, you're essentially tricking your mind into believing that success is your default state. Over time, this becomes your new reality. But there's another layer to this process that many people overlook, and it involves emotional release. The subconscious holds onto emotional baggage from past experiences, which can create energetic blocks that keep you stuck. One simple yet powerful technique for emotional release is called tapping, or emotional freedom technique, EFT. By gently tapping on specific meridian points while acknowledging your feelings, you can release negative emotions and rewire your subconscious mind. Here's a quick exercise to try. 1. Identify a limiting belief or negative emotion you want to release. 2. Gently tap on the side of your hand while saying, "Even though I feel insert emotion, I deeply and completely accept myself." 3. Move through other tapping points, such as the eyebrow, side of the eye, and collarbone, while repeating the affirmation. 4. Notice how your emotional intensity decreases with each round. This process may seem simple, but its effects are profound. By clearing emotional blocks, you free your subconscious to create new, empowering patterns. Another game changer for unlocking the power of your subconscious is understanding the role of sleep. During the REM phase of sleep, your brain processes and integrates information from the day, making it an ideal time for subconscious programming. Listening to affirmations or guided meditations as you drift off can help rewire your mind without any conscious effort. And here's a tip. Avoid consuming negative content before bed. Your brain is highly suggestible in the moments before sleep, so feed it thoughts that align with your goals and aspirations. Let's be clear. This isn't about magical thinking or overnight transformations. It's about systematically rewiring your mind to align with the reality you want to create. Now that you've uncovered the immense power hidden in your subconscious, you're one step closer to accessing the ultimate version of yourself. Have you ever sensed a deeper connection to the world around you? A feeling that goes beyond the physical? What if this sensation isn't just a trick of the mind but evidence of something much more profound? Recent discoveries in quantum physics are shattering the old, isolated view of the universe, revealing that we are all interconnected at a fundamental level. This is the heart of the quantum revolution, and it's transforming our understanding of consciousness and existence itself. One of the most mind-bending experiments in quantum science is known as the double-slit experiment. Here's how it works. When scientists fired individual particles of light or matter at a barrier with two slits, something astonishing happened. If no one observed the experiment, the particles behaved like waves, creating an interference pattern on the other side. But when scientists observed the particles, they acted like solid objects, passing through just one slit or the other. This suggests that consciousness, the mere act of observation, can influence physical reality. Albert Einstein famously called this phenomenon spooky action at a distance, but modern physicists now recognize it as a fundamental aspect of the quantum world. And it doesn't stop there. Researchers have found compelling evidence that thoughts and emotions can affect the physical world. In one groundbreaking study, participants focused their mental energy on altering the structure of water molecules. The results? The molecular patterns changed in response to positive or negative thoughts. This phenomenon aligns with ancient spiritual teachings, which have long suggested that the mind and universe are interconnected. Quantum science is now catching up, providing a bridge between mysticism and modern physics. But here's where it gets even more intriguing: the concept of quantum entanglement. When two particles become entangled, their states remain linked, regardless of the distance between them. A change in one particle instantly affects the other, even if they're light years apart. Now, imagine this on a human scale. If everything in the universe is interconnected at the quantum level, it means your thoughts, intentions, and energy can influence not just your immediate surroundings but also people and events far beyond your physical reach. This isn't just theoretical. Real-world examples of mind-to-mind communication have baffled scientists for years. In controlled experiments, participants separated by vast distances have demonstrated telepathic connections, where one person's thoughts or emotions are perceived by the other. One compelling study involved identical twins who were placed in separate rooms. When one twin was exposed to sudden stimuli, the other twin's brain showed a synchronized response, despite being completely isolated. This suggests that there's a deeper, quantum-level connection between individuals. If this sounds like science fiction, consider this. Major research institutions are now dedicating entire departments to studying the quantum mind and consciousness. What was once dismissed as pseudoscience is now at the forefront of scientific inquiry. But why does this matter to you? Because understanding the quantum nature of your mind can radically transform your life. It means that you're not just a passive observer in the universe. You're an active participant with the power to shape your reality. One of the key takeaways from quantum research is the importance of intention. Just as observation influences particles in the double-slit experiment, your focused intentions can influence outcomes in your life. But intention alone isn't enough. It must be paired with belief and emotion. Here's a simple exercise to harness the power of quantum intention. 1. Clarify your intention. Be specific about what you want to manifest. Avoid vague goals like, I want to be happy. Instead, try, I am experiencing joyful relationships and meaningful work. 2. Visualize with emotion. Close your eyes and imagine your intention as if it has already happened. Engage all your senses and feel the joy, gratitude, and excitement of that reality. 3. Release attachment. Trust that the universe is aligning to bring your intention to fruition. Avoid obsessing over the how and when. Another powerful concept from the quantum world is the idea that time is not linear. In the quantum field, past, present, and future exist simultaneously. This means that you have the ability to influence not just your future but even your perception of past experiences. One technique for doing this is called quantum rewriting. Here's how it works. 1. Recall a past event that still carries negative emotional weight. 2. Visualize the event and imagine a different outcome, one that empowers and uplifts you. 3. Feel the new emotions associated with this rewritten memory. Your brain doesn't distinguish between real and imagined experiences, so this process can create a new neural pathway, effectively rewriting your past. The implications of the quantum revolution extend beyond personal transformation. Imagine a world where people collectively harness their consciousness to create positive change. If thoughts can influence physical reality, then group intention has the potential to heal, innovate, and uplift society on a global scale. In fact, there have been documented cases where mass meditations have coincided with significant drops in crime rates and violence. While skeptics may dismiss these events as coincidences, the growing body of evidence suggests otherwise. The bottom line is this: we are not isolated beings navigating a cold, indifferent universe. We are quantum beings, intricately connected to each other and the fabric of reality itself. Understanding this truth can unlock limitless possibilities for growth, healing, and transformation. As you embrace the quantum revolution, remember that the power to shape your life doesn't come from external circumstances. It comes from within. The connection between your mind and the universe is real, and the sooner you harness it, the sooner you'll experience the extraordinary life you're meant to live. Your mind holds extraordinary power, far beyond what you may realize. Tapping into your quantum potential is not just about personal transformation. It's about accessing abilities that may seem impossible to the average person. This isn't magic or fantasy. It's the science of consciousness meeting the infinite possibilities of the quantum universe. So, how can you begin activating this hidden power within you? It starts with understanding a key principle. The state of your consciousness directly influences the world around you. The thoughts you think, the energy you emit, and the beliefs you hold all shape your experiences. The question is no longer whether this is true, it's how you can harness it to your advantage. In this section, we'll explore actionable techniques, a proven framework, and why the next 48 hours could be crucial for your transformation. The morning ritual that activates quantum consciousness. Many top performers in various fields, from business to sports, have a secret weapon: a structured morning ritual. But what makes a morning routine powerful isn't just discipline. It's the ability to align your consciousness with the quantum field during the most receptive time of the day. Here's a simple 15-minute ritual to kickstart your day. 1. Gratitude activation, 3 minutes. Start by listing 3 things you're grateful for. Feel the warmth and joy of these moments as vividly as possible. Gratitude operates on a high vibrational frequency, which helps tune your consciousness to positive possibilities. 2. Quantum visualization, 5 minutes. Close your eyes and visualize your ideal day as if it has already happened. Engage all your senses. What do you see, hear, and feel? Imagine obstacles dissolving effortlessly and everything aligning perfectly for your goals. 3. Affirmations of power, 3 minutes. Speak empowering affirmations aloud. Examples include: I am in perfect harmony with the universe. My mind is limitless, and I create my own reality. I easily attract abundance, joy, and success. 4. Stillness and breath work, 4 minutes. Sit in silence, focusing on your breath. Inhale deeply for 4 counts, hold for 4 counts, and exhale for 6 counts. This activates the parasympathetic nervous system, calming your mind and preparing it to receive quantum insights. By starting your day with these practices, you align your consciousness with the quantum field, setting the stage for breakthroughs and synchronicities throughout the day. Activating your quantum potential requires more than just daily rituals. It involves rewiring your mind and expanding your awareness to operate from a higher state of consciousness. Here's a proven framework to guide your journey. 1. Awareness. Pay attention to the thoughts that dominate your mind. Are they focused on fear, doubt, or scarcity? Awareness is the first step to changing your internal state. 2. Reprogramming. Replace limiting beliefs with empowering ones. One effective technique is self-inquiry. Whenever a negative thought arises, ask yourself, is this absolutely true? More often than not, the answer is no. Replace the thought with a more empowering statement. 3. Energy alignment. Focus on elevating your emotional state. Emotions are the language of the quantum field. Joy, love, and gratitude emit high frequencies that attract positive outcomes. 4. Mind-body connection. Engage in practices that strengthen the mind-body connection, such as yoga, tai chi, or breathwork. These activities help you become more attuned to the subtle energies within and around you. 5. Quantum intentions. Set clear, focused intentions for what you want to create in your life. Write them down and revisit them daily. Remember to visualize your intentions as if they are already manifesting. 6. Trust and surrender. Release the need to control every outcome. Trust that the universe is working in your favor. Surrendering doesn't mean giving up. It means allowing space for quantum possibilities to unfold. You may wonder, why is there urgency to act now? The reason lies in neuroplasticity, your brain's ability to rewire itself based on new experiences and information. When you encounter transformative insights, the brain's neural pathways are most malleable within a 48-hour window. If you don't take action during this critical period, your old neural patterns are more likely to reassert themselves, and the opportunity for profound change diminishes. Here's a challenge for you. Over the next 48 hours, commit to the following steps. 1. Morning activation. Perform the morning ritual described earlier without skipping any steps. 2. Intention journal. Write down 3 intentions you want to manifest. Be specific and focus on the feelings associated with these intentions. 3. Quantum visualization. Spend 10 minutes visualizing your intentions as already realized. Engage all your senses and emotions. 4. Mindful awareness. Throughout the day, observe your thoughts and emotions without judgment. Redirect any negative patterns to positive ones. By consistently practicing these steps, you'll create new neural pathways that align with your highest potential. One of the biggest barriers to accessing your quantum potential is the presence of limiting beliefs. These are deeply ingrained thought patterns that tell you what is and isn't possible. But here's the truth. Most of these beliefs are illusions. Consider this. Scientific studies have shown that the brain doesn't distinguish between imagined experiences and real ones. This means that your thoughts have the power to shape your perception of reality. To break through limiting beliefs, try this exercise. 1. Identify the belief. Write down a belief that has been holding you back. For example, I'm not smart enough to achieve success. 2. Question the belief. Ask yourself, is this belief based on objective truth or subjective perception? Look for evidence that contradicts the belief. 3. Replace the belief. Write down a new, empowering belief to replace the old one. For instance, I have unique intelligence that leads me to success. 4. Reinforce the new belief. Repeat the new belief daily, especially during your morning ritual. Visualize situations where this belief is already true. Finally, let's touch on a game-changing concept: the power of collective intention. When individuals come together with a shared focus, their combined energy amplifies the effects. This phenomenon has been demonstrated in various studies where mass meditations coincided with measurable positive changes in communities. Imagine the possibilities if you not only harness your own quantum potential but also connect with others who are doing the same. The collective energy could create a ripple effect, transforming not just individual lives but entire communities. By now, you've gained powerful insights and practical tools to unlock your quantum potential. Remember, the key lies in consistent practice, unwavering belief, and a willingness to step beyond perceived limitations. The universe is ready to align with your intentions. The question is, are you ready to claim your power? For centuries, humanity has operated under the assumption that we are isolated beings living in a fragmented universe. Science, philosophy, and even culture have reinforced this notion of separateness. But quantum physics has turned that idea on its head. One of its most mind-bending revelations is that everything in the universe is fundamentally connected. This isn't just a poetic metaphor. It's a scientific truth. Particles that are light years apart can influence each other instantaneously, a phenomenon Einstein famously called spooky action at a distance. This interconnectedness isn't limited to particles. It extends to our thoughts, emotions, and consciousness. To understand the groundbreaking discovery that shook Einstein's worldview, we need to look at the famous EPR paradox. In 1935, Einstein, along with physicists Boris Podolsky and Nathan Rosen, published a paper challenging the completeness of quantum mechanics. They believed that if two particles were entangled, measuring one would instantly reveal the state of the other, no matter how far apart they were. This seemed absurd because it defied the speed limit of the universe, the speed of light. Years later, physicist John Bell developed a theorem to test this paradox. In the 1960s, experiments began to prove what seemed impossible. Entangled particles did indeed influence each other instantaneously, even when separated by vast distances. This discovery shattered the classical understanding of reality and opened the door to the realization that everything is interconnected. Einstein may have resisted the implications, but the evidence was undeniable. The universe doesn't operate like a machine with independent parts. It's a web of relationships where everything is interconnected. If particles can influence each other across space, what does this mean for human consciousness? Emerging research suggests that our thoughts and intentions have a tangible impact on the physical world. Consider the famous double-slit experiment. When particles are fired at a screen with two slits, they behave like waves, creating an interference pattern. But when observed, the particles suddenly behave like solid objects, passing through only one slit. In other words, the mere act of observation collapses the wave of possibilities into a single outcome. This experiment demonstrates a profound truth. Consciousness plays a role in shaping reality. Your thoughts aren't just fleeting electrical impulses in your brain. They are part of the quantum field that influences the world around you. If consciousness is part of the quantum field, it raises the possibility of mind-to-mind communication. While this may sound like science fiction, there are documented cases that science struggles to explain. 1. Twin studies. Many twins report experiencing simultaneous thoughts, emotions, or even physical sensations, despite being miles apart. This phenomenon has been studied extensively, and while skeptics attribute it to coincidence, quantum entanglement provides a more compelling explanation. 2. Remote viewing. During the Cold War, intelligence agencies conducted experiments on remote viewing, where individuals attempted to see distant locations without physical presence. Surprisingly, many participants were able to describe details with uncanny accuracy. 3. Heart-brain synchronization. Research from the HeartMath Institute has shown that when people intentionally focus on feelings of love or gratitude, their heart rhythms become more coherent. What's fascinating is that this coherence can influence the heart rhythms of people nearby, suggesting a form of energetic communication. These examples hint at a reality where our minds are not isolated but deeply connected through the quantum field. If individual thoughts can influence reality, what happens when groups of people focus their intentions collectively? The results are astonishing. One famous experiment involved mass meditation in Washington, D.C. Participants gathered with the intention of reducing crime rates in the city. Over the course of the experiment, crime rates dropped significantly, a result that was statistically improbable without the influence of collective intention. Similar studies have been conducted worldwide, demonstrating that when people come together with a shared focus, their collective energy creates measurable changes. This isn't just wishful thinking. It's evidence of the quantum field responding to unified consciousness. Imagine the possibilities if more people harnessed this power consciously. Wars, social injustices, and environmental crises could be addressed at a level beyond physical action. One of the most comforting realizations that comes from understanding quantum interconnectedness is the knowledge that you are never truly alone. Even in moments of isolation or despair, you are part of a vast, interconnected web of energy and consciousness. The quantum field doesn't recognize separation. It only recognizes connection. This means that your thoughts, feelings, and intentions ripple out into the universe, influencing not only your own life but also the lives of others. Likewise, you are constantly receiving energetic signals from the world around you, even if you're not consciously aware of them. Understanding this can be a profound source of empowerment. It means that you have access to a vast network of support, wisdom, and love, if only you choose to tap into it. Practical steps to harness quantum connection. 1. Daily intentions. Start each day by setting a clear intention. Focus not just on what you want to achieve, but on how you want to feel and the positive impact you want to create. 2. Mindful presence. Practice being fully present in your interactions with others. Notice the subtle energy exchanges that occur in conversations, body language, and even silence. 3. Energetic alignment. Engage in practices that align your energy with higher frequencies, such as meditation, breathwork, or listening to uplifting music. 4. Gratitude circles. Gather with friends or family to share what you're grateful for. This collective practice amplifies positive energy and strengthens connections. 5. Remote intentions. If someone you care about is struggling, take a moment to send them positive thoughts and intentions. Visualize them receiving the support and love they need. These simple practices may seem small, but they have the power to create profound changes in your life and the lives of those around you. As we come to the end of this exploration of the quantum revolution, one thing is clear: the universe is far more interconnected than we ever imagined. You are not a passive observer in this vast cosmic web. You are an active participant. The question now is how you will choose to engage with this newfound understanding. Will you continue to see yourself as a separate being, subject to the whims of fate? Or will you step into your true power, embracing the infinite possibilities that come with quantum consciousness? The choice is yours. Throughout this journey, we've uncovered the incredible truth about the quantum mind and the vast, untapped superpowers residing within you. But knowledge alone isn't enough. The real magic happens when you apply these concepts to your life. Now it's time to take everything you've learned and put it into actionable steps that unlock your hidden potential. This section will guide you through proven techniques, practical frameworks, and transformational rituals to activate your quantum consciousness and break through the limits you've unconsciously accepted. Before we begin, there's something important you need to understand. Most people go through life believing that their identity is fixed, that who they are is defined by their past experiences, genetics, and societal labels. But here's the truth. You are a dynamic, ever-evolving being with limitless potential. The identity you've built is simply a construct of your mind, shaped by the subconscious programs running beneath your awareness. When you realize that this construct is malleable, everything changes. You gain the power to rewrite your story, access new levels of consciousness, and manifest a life beyond your wildest dreams. Your morning sets the tone for your entire day, making it the perfect time to align with the quantum field. Here's a simple but powerful ritual to activate your quantum consciousness. 1. Stillness and breath, 5 minutes. As soon as you wake up, sit in a comfortable position and focus on your breath. Inhale deeply for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, and exhale for 6 seconds. This breathing pattern calms the nervous system and prepares your mind for heightened awareness. 2. Gratitude activation, 5 minutes. Reflect on 3 things you're genuinely grateful for. Feel the emotions associated with each blessing as if they're happening in the present moment. Gratitude vibrates at one of the highest frequencies in the quantum field, aligning you with positive outcomes. 3. Intention setting, 5 minutes. Visualize your ideal day as if it's already happening. Imagine yourself navigating challenges with ease, connecting with others authentically, and accomplishing your goals effortlessly. Speak your intentions out loud, affirming your alignment with the quantum possibilities. 4. Quantum affirmations, 5 minutes. Repeat powerful affirmations that align with your desired reality. Examples include, I am connected to infinite wisdom and possibilities. I create my reality with ease and joy. I am worthy of every blessing coming my way. This simple 20-minute practice can shift your consciousness, elevate your energy, and align you with the quantum field. Unlocking your quantum potential isn't about waiting for a sudden epiphany. It's about following a structured process that rewires your mind and expands your awareness. Here's the step-by-step framework. 1. Awareness. The first step is recognizing the subconscious programs running your life. Pay attention to recurring thoughts, emotional triggers, and limiting beliefs. Ask yourself, is this thought serving my highest potential? 2. Deprogramming. Once you're aware of negative patterns, it's time to release them. Use techniques like journaling, emotional freedom technique, EFT, or guided meditations designed to dissolve limiting beliefs. 3. Reprogramming. Replace old patterns with empowering beliefs. Visualization is a powerful tool here. Picture yourself embodying the qualities you desire: confidence, resilience, and creativity. Feel these qualities as if they're already part of you. 4. Embodiment. Transformation happens when you take action. Start showing up in your life as the version of yourself you visualized. Speak, think, and behave in alignment with your new identity. 5. Alignment. Regularly check in with your energy and intentions. Are your thoughts, emotions, and actions aligned with your highest potential? If not, make small adjustments to realign with the quantum field. This framework isn't a one-time process. It's a lifelong practice that deepens as you evolve. Here's the reality. Information without action is useless. The quantum field responds to your energy and intention, but it requires a spark of momentum to activate real change. The next 48 hours are critical because your mind is currently primed with new insights and heightened awareness. If you don't take action now, your subconscious will default to its old programming, and the window of transformation will close. Here are 3 simple but powerful steps to take immediately. 1. Set one clear intention. Write down a specific intention that aligns with your quantum potential. Be clear about what you want to experience, achieve, or transform. 2. Take inspired action. Do one thing today that moves you closer to your intention. It doesn't have to be grand, just a small step that signals your commitment to change. 3. Create accountability. Share your intention with a trusted friend or write it in a journal. Accountability strengthens your resolve and keeps you aligned with your goals. Don't underestimate the power of these simple actions. They create ripples in the quantum field that can lead to extraordinary outcomes. As you stand on the threshold of this new understanding, remember that the limits you've accepted are not real. They are illusions created by outdated programming and societal conditioning. The quantum revolution invites you to step beyond these illusions and embrace your true potential. This isn't just about accessing supernatural abilities. It's about becoming the fullest, most authentic version of yourself. You have the power to shape your reality, influence the world around you, and live a life filled with purpose, joy, and abundance. The only question is, are you ready to claim it? You've now journeyed through the fascinating landscape of the quantum mind, unlocking secrets about consciousness, superhuman abilities, and the limitless potential that lies within you. But there's one final truth we need to uncover. The greatest barrier standing between you and your transformation is the illusion of limitation. Most people live their entire lives confined by beliefs that were never their own. These beliefs are inherited from society, family, and past experiences. They form a mental cage that defines what you think is possible. But here's the good news: you hold the key to break free from that cage. Let's unlock it once and for all. Your mind is like a sophisticated projector. It takes the stories you believe and plays them on the screen of your life. But what if those stories are outdated or simply false? Consider these common illusions. I'm not smart enough to succeed. It's too late for me to change. Other people are more talented or lucky. These beliefs aren't facts. They're simply programs running in your subconscious mind. The subconscious doesn't care whether a belief is true or false. It only knows repetition. If you've been telling yourself a limiting story long enough, your subconscious accepts it as reality. But here's a revolutionary idea: you can rewrite the script. In the quantum field, possibilities are infinite. What you perceive as limitations are merely points of focus. When you shift your perception, you change your reality. Here's how to create a quantum shift in your perception. 1. Identify the limiting belief. Write down a belief that's been holding you back. Be honest and specific. 2. Question its validity. Ask yourself, is this belief absolutely true? Most of the time, you'll realize it's not. 3. Reframe the belief. Replace the limiting belief with an empowering one. For example, I'm too old to change becomes, I have a lifetime of experience that makes me wise and capable. 4. Anchor the new belief. Repeat your new belief daily. Visualize yourself living in alignment with this empowering truth. This process may seem simple, but it's profoundly transformative. By changing your inner narrative, you align with the quantum field's limitless potential. One of the most powerful tools for breaking through illusions is present moment awareness. The subconscious thrives on patterns from the past, but in the present moment, you have the power to choose differently. Here's a simple exercise to practice present moment awareness. 1. Pause. Whenever you feel triggered by a limiting thought or emotion, stop what you're doing. 2. Breathe. Take 3 slow, deep breaths to center yourself. 3. Observe. Notice the thought or feeling without judgment. 4. Choose. Consciously decide how you want to respond. This practice disrupts old patterns and opens the door to new possibilities. When you break free from limiting beliefs, your entire life transforms. Relationships improve. You attract people who support your highest potential. Opportunities appear. Doors open where you once saw walls. Inner peace grows. You stop fighting yourself and start living in alignment with your true essence. This isn't just theoretical. It's a proven phenomenon observed in quantum science and personal development alike. Your quantum roadmap for lasting transformation. To ensure your transformation is sustainable, follow this roadmap. 1. Daily mind reprogramming. Start your day with affirmations, visualization, and gratitude. Train your mind to focus on abundance and possibility. 2. Mindfulness practice. Set aside 10 minutes each day to practice mindfulness. This strengthens your present moment awareness and keeps you aligned with the quantum field. 3. Track your wins. Keep a journal of small and big wins. This reinforces your belief in your ability to create positive change. 4. Stay curious. Continue exploring new ideas and practices that expand your consciousness. The journey is ongoing, and there's always more to discover. 5. Community connection. Surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you. Collective energy amplifies individual growth. The universe is not separate from you. It is within you. The quantum field responds to your thoughts, emotions, and intentions because you are an integral part of it. When you embrace this truth, you stop seeking power outside yourself and start recognizing the infinite power within. This isn't just philosophy, it's a lived experience. And now, you're equipped with the tools and understanding to step into that experience fully. As you move forward, remember that the limits you've accepted are not real. They are shadows cast by outdated beliefs and societal conditioning. But you have the power to dissolve those shadows. You have the power to unlock your hidden superpowers and live a life that transcends ordinary limitations. The question isn't whether you're capable, it's whether you're willing. Are you ready to claim your place in the quantum revolution? Because your time is now.